Welcome back. You're still watching Kaleidoscope on Channels Television. Next, let's tell you more about Nigerian Bottling Company Limited, a company involved in the business of packaging. Nigerian Bottling Company is a growth-focused consumer packaged goods business and the strategic bottling partner of the Coca-Cola Company in Nigeria. It is a member of the Coca-Cola Hellenic Bottling Company Group, an anchor bottler for the Coca-Cola Company in 28 countries, with over 605 million consumers and 197 brands in these markets. The company was incorporated in November 1951, with manufacturing operations kicking off in 1953 from the basement of a hotel in Lagos, Nigeria. Since then, its operations have continued to grow. Today, NBC manufactures, markets and distributes a range of sparkling soft drinks, including the iconic Coca-Cola, Coke Zero, Fanta, Sprite, Schweppes and Limca, still drinks including the Five Alive range and Everwater, as well as Monster and Predator energy drinks. With a workforce of over 2,700 full-time direct employees and more than 7,000 dealers directly or indirectly, NBC contributes to the livelihood of over 15 million people in Nigeria. The Managing Director, Matthew Sheguin, speaks to us about working in Nigeria and much more. You took up this leadership role in October 2019. How challenging or enjoyable has it been for you working right here in Nigeria?
Anne, thank you very much. It's been fantastic to be back home in Nigeria, because the first time I came here was back in 2011. I stayed 5 years and moved back to Europe, and I'm very happy to be back here now for almost a year and a half, myself and also with the family here in Nigeria. Okay, so from a personal standpoint, it has been fantastic. From a business standpoint, if you look at Nigeria for Hellenic, we've been here for the last 70 years. We started back in 1951. Not far from here, in the mainland hotel in Ido House, with one production plant. And since then, it has been a fantastic journey. Now we're operating in 8 plants all across Nigeria, 14 depots. And especially in the last 10 years, we invested more than 500 billion naira. And for the next 5 years, we're going to invest another 250 billion naira. So despite the context, despite the environment, we see huge opportunity for growth and profitable growth in Nigeria for our business. And more importantly for us is we believe that at the center of everything we do, doing good for the community and doing good for the environment is good for business.
Now, I liked the part where you said doing good is good business, which means you must have a roadmap or a guide that helps your sustainability initiatives. Tell us what these focus areas are for you.
So thank you. Yes, indeed. So first we start from the UN Sustainable Development Goals as a starting point. Second one, at group level, we have a clear strategy of what we want to do. And on that note, we've been 7 years out of 8 on the top list in Europe of the Dow Jones Sustainable Index. But here for Nigeria, we prioritize 4 key areas. The first one around water, the second one around our people and community, the third one which is world without waste, and the last one which is a reduction of emission of our plants.
And talking about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, you pay attention to goals 6 and 12, which of course clean water and responsible consumption. But how do you go about achieving these goals?
First of all, we are very mindful of how much we use water across the different plants, because that's one of the biggest resources that we are using. But also more importantly as well is what do we do with the water we use and how we bring it back to the community. For example, now, since many years, all our plants have water treatment effluent plants, which make sure that whatever we take from the boreholes, we process and we get back clean water to the community. One small fact is all those plants, water treatment plants, which are top-notch here in Nigeria, and we want to make sure that the water that we are using is clean and top quality from beginning to the end. So that's one example. Another example is what we do in some communities, in many communities. One of our biggest projects in the last couple of years is in Kano, where we invested millions of euros to give clean water to the communities. And as we speak, we have communities enjoying the water that we provide, more than 1 million people. And the last point is, in many of our plants, 5 of them today, we are now certified by the Alliance for Water Stewardship all across, which is a global standard.
NBC led an industry coalition tagged Nigeria Business League for Youth. This program was to tackle employability and, of course, education in Nigeria. What impact has this made so far, and what other programs do you have to empower youths in the country?
So first of all, back in 2017, we started our own program in NBC, Youth on Power, where we trained more than 17,000 students all across and young people all across Nigeria, really to bring them to a level of they work their skills, they can be find a job, employability skills. So it was really to develop them. But soon we realized that, okay, 17,000 is a bit, we can do better, okay? So we had the idea to bring more people into the community and colleagues from the industry to create the Nigerian Business League for Youth to empower more people. So what 1 can do, 5 can do better, 6, 7, 10. So now, since a year, we are working every month to try to see where we have synergies and how we can work across the industry. And I want to thank all my colleagues to join us, and even more in the future. But that's not the only thing we are doing. Over and beyond that, in many parts of Nigeria, the last one was in Abuja, we are also helping students and pupils to go to school. So we have more than 3,500 pupils who are now all across Nigeria enjoying a better environment and better schools. And on top of that, in Kano, we are also helping with direct scholarship. So all of that is ready to help the young people all across Nigeria to get better and to get better education.
For an organization like yours, it's expected that you generate large volumes of waste, but you have an initiative tagged World Without Waste. How possible is it to even achieve this? And how do you mitigate your impact on the environment?
The good news is that in Nigeria, all our products, whether it's Coca-Cola, whether it's Fanta, whether it's Five Alive, whether they are in glass, PET, plastic, or cans, they are all 100% recyclable. 2 points we are trying to do is make the weight less, so take plastic out of the bottle, and we have a huge program to reduce the plastic per bottle, and we are working hard to do that. The second one is around making it easy to recycle. So for example, Sprite used to be in green bottle, PET, now it's in transparent bottle, which is much easier for the recycler to recycle in the processing. So on collection, we want our bottle back. So we work with Alchem for 8 years, where we collected about 7 billion bottles. And now, for the last couple of years, we started to join as an industry and form the Food and Beverage Recycling Association, FEBRA. And I've been honored to be appointed the chairman of FEBRA back in January 2020. And since then, with Areze and the team, we are trying to accelerate the collection. And we've done a great job in 2020, but that's only the beginning, to go even faster. In terms of members, now we are about 16 members in FEBRA, but we want to double it again this year to collect even more bottles back to us. FEBRA has worked with SON to certify the norm for recycling PET. So that's going to help us in the future to bring back the bottle and crush them in small particles and put them back in the system to produce new bottles. That's for the future. And the other one is in terms of collection. With Coca-Cola Company, we already set up 7 recycling banks all across Lagos and Abuja, and it's only the beginning, where we want people to bring back their bottle to those recycling banks. And the good news is that's also providing jobs to recyclers in the communities. Every year, our employees are also volunteering, okay, to clean the beach and to clean the streets. I've done it also myself, both in the street of Ikorodu, as well as on Tarkwa Bay to pick up plastic and clean the whole beach over there.
With 8 manufacturing plants across the country, how do you mitigate the impact of your manufacturing operations on the environment?
Okay, so first on energy, in most of our plants we have combined heat and power plant, which is basically we are using gas to produce energy. And we are reusing the emissions. Instead of going in the air, we are bringing them back to produce more energy. So that's the first element. And with that, we save about 36,000 tons of carbon last year. The second initiative, and that's new for the last year, we now invested into solar panel in 4 out of our plants in Madiguri, Abuja, Kano, and Asejire, next to Ibadan. And this already enables us to save about 500 tons last year, and about this year we're going to save another 1,400 tons. But that's not it. Also, we have a huge park of coolers in the market, about 70,000. Most of them are ozone-free now, so that's also helping us in reducing our emission in the environment.
Well, we know the country has taken quite a hit from the COVID-19 pandemic. How did the NBC respond to this pandemic, and did this give you an opportunity to strengthen your level of interventions in communities around you?
So first, we all know it has been very painful and still is very painful for Nigeria and all our people. So as a business, we decided to pay our tribute as much as we can and help as many people as we can in our communities. And we've done that in partnership with Coca-Cola Company, our partner here in Nigeria. So we donated more than 13 million centiliters of drinks all across Nigeria. We donated food about to 210,000 households. The last one was last week in Abuja. We also donated more than 300 million naira worth of personal protective equipment through Red Cross to the health official here in Nigeria. And we keep on doing that. And our people also donated time. More than 140 people in our organization donated their time to go to the community and hand over all this food, drinks, and equipment.
Now, going forward, what would you like to see, for example, in the next 70 years in your business and, of course, your sustainability commitments to those around you?
So as I said at the very beginning, doing good for community is good for business. So, and as you said, we've been here for the last 70 years, and we want to be there for the next 70 years. So we're going to keep on going, keep investing in the business and in the communities around our 4 key pillars: water, community, world without waste, and reducing our emission. And with that, we'll be able to grow profitably and give back to the communities. To conclude, we are passionate about Nigeria. We are committed to develop our business, but beyond that, our customers, our people, and our communities.